Hello, Wildcats. Andrew Carr, Caden Lewis, and other guys are on a new NIL agency. But how positive is NIL? Has it been for you and the Cats in basketball? Some former coaches, such as Nick Saban, have been very critical of the NIL system. Do you think it's positive? Before continuing with the news, subscribe to the channel and keep receiving more news from the Wildcats. The impact of the NIL system on college basketball continues to be a hot topic of discussion, with different perspectives on the long-term effects. In the case of Kentucky, one of the most traditional and successful programs in college basketball, the influence of this system has been visible and seems to be favoring the Wildcats, especially under the leadership of Coach Mark Pope. Recently, Andrew Carr, a mainstay of the current Kentucky team, and Caden Lewis, a promising prospect, joined Momentous Sports Partners, a new NIL agency that promises to help shape the economic and competitive landscape of college basketball. With this move, the Wildcats further cement their position at the forefront of the NIL movement, which has provided a new dynamic for recruiting and retaining talent. This move is proof that the Kentucky program is using this system effectively, attracting players with significant financial opportunities that complement its already solid sports infrastructure. The addition of Carr and Lewis to Momentous Sports Partners aligns with a broader movement involving other standout players, such as R.J. Davis of North Carolina and Hunter Dickinson of Kansas. These athletes are not only potential stars in the NBA, but also represent a generation of players who have been able to shape their careers more strategically, using the marketing tools provided by the NIL system. For Kentucky, this is a significant development, as its NBA connections and history of developing players for the league bring even more attention to the school. This raises a crucial question. How long will the NIL system continue to be a competitive differentiator for Kentucky? The fact that the program has signed significant contracts with Carr and Lewis is certainly an important achievement, but it is also important to consider the sustainability of this model. The conditions of the NIL market are constantly evolving, and it is difficult to predict how much of a dynamic will continue to favor schools like Kentucky in the long term. Will the system continue to have a positive impact as more institutions adapt and seek to match the financial and visibility offerings? For now, Kentucky appears to be benefiting from this environment, and the arrival of Carr and Lewis to Momentous Sports Partners shows that the program is positioning itself wisely to attract and retain talent. The question remains, however, as to how the system will evolve in the coming years and how sustainable Kentucky's advantage will be, both in terms of player acquisition and the marketing opportunities that the NIL system provides. Regardless, it is clear that Kentucky, under the guidance of Mark Pope, is reaping the benefits of this new era. The arrival of names like Carr and Lewis at Momentous Sports Partners is a clear reflection of this, with the university standing out in an increasingly competitive and constantly changing environment. It remains to be seen, however, how long this advantage can be maintained and whether other college programs will be able to follow Kentucky's example in navigating the complex waters of the NIL system. And what is your opinion on the NIL system? Comment below.